guys. So today is the day of my procedure. Scared to death. I'm at work right now. I am on my half-hour break. I've been here since 4 in the morning. My alarm went off at 3 a.m. for work. I work here until about noon. I'll get out of work, I'll go home, I'll walk the dog. I do need to take 800 milligrams of Motrin or ibuprofen about an hour before the procedure. I'm really scared. It's literally, I woke up this morning with racing anxiety thinking about it. It's just such a scary thought to think that you're going to be wide awake as they're going to go inside of you and take a biopsy. It really freaks me out. I'm sure some women have heard of what's called a colposcopy, and that's if you have like an abnormal pap where they basically take a piece of your cervix. That's an easy peasy procedure compared to what I'm having. What I'm having done, they're actually taking a piece of my uterus. Scared to death. Like I said, let's hope and pray that there is no infection in my uterus, because if there's no infection, then my remaining fallopian tube will get to stay. I want it to stay in my body. Let's be real. I don't want to have a surgery that will put me out of work for at least 2 weeks. And I can't be out of work for 2 weeks because I have insurance that comes out of my paycheck. I suppose I could go on a medical leave of absence, but I wanted to save the whole medical leave of absence for transfer time. I most likely will go on a medical leave of absence when it is time to do the transfer, because stress is just not a good thing right after transfer. And I work in a very stressful environment, and I refuse to have work be the reason that the embryo doesn't stick. So most likely I will go on a leave of absence. Obviously, it's a conversation I'm going to have to sit down and have with my boss. Either a leave of absence or I'll have to drastically cut my hours. I work about 40 hours a week right now. You do need to have at least 20 hours a week to maintain your benefits. Although if you're on a leave of absence, it's a little bit different the way that works. You can still keep your benefits. So we shall see. I think I'm blabbering right now because I'm so nervous about this procedure later. I have about 15 minutes left on my break, so I am going to relax and drink my lovely beverage, and I will check back in later, most definitely. All right, guys. Hey, guys. So it is about 1 o'clock, which means I have about an hour and a half until my procedure. I cried basically my whole ride home from work because I'm really anxious, I'm really nervous. It's normal, you know what I mean? Unfortunately, I'm going by myself because life goes on. My husband does have to work. I'm just a mess. So basically, about to take a shower. I probably stink like coffee and sweet whatever, Starbucks syrup. So I don't think they're going to appreciate that too much. So I'm going to hop in the shower. Maybe that will calm my nerves a little bit. And I will check back in with you guys in a bit. Hey guys. So I am currently showered. Ready to go to my procedure. If I could explain my anxiety, you have no idea. I literally feel like I have 30 bricks sitting on my chest. I'm pacing in circles back and forth. My mind is racing. My brain will not stop. Things like this just really get to me. They really scare me, especially being alone. My husband did call me and tell me that he was on his way back from a job site, and he's going to try his best to get here, but he only has 20 minutes because I can't be late. So hopefully he'll get here within 20 minutes. If not, he asked me which facility it was going to be at. So if I know my husband the way I think I do, if he doesn't make it here in time, he'll show up. I'm scared. I'm nervous. words can't even describe it. But I will continue to check in, and so let's see, about not even an hour, and I will be going through all this. So I will obviously keep you guys posted, let you know. Again, I'm scared. I'm hoping I'm scared for nothing and that it's something quick and easy. But I guess we'll see. And Mr. Salvador really wants to say hi. Yeah, Bubs. Say hi to everybody. You getting them a toy? Oh. Okay. So that's Salvador, and he's worried for his mama. Huh? Are you worried for your mommy? Of course he is. Excuse the mess in my house. Okay, so yes, I will continue to check back in. Bye, guys. Hey, guys. The time has come. Scared to death. Walking over to my car. For those of you that don't know, I live on a little island where I literally cross a footbridge, which I'll show you in the background. I cross this footbridge every day to get to my car, which is over there. That's gonna be real fun pregnant. But anyways, I'm scared, but to be honest with you, I'm just ready. I just want to get it the hell over with. I do wish that my husband was here. I'm just really hoping that he can like absolutely fly and make it to the actual appointment. Either that or the poor nurse, I'm gonna hold her hand for dear life. That's the plan. I'm at my car. Yeah, so this is fertility. Scared to death. It is what it is. Like I said, I have no choice, so let's go get this done. As always, my husband saved the day. I was literally sitting in my car hysterically crying because I was so scared, and I heard a beep, and it was my husband in his work clothes here to support me. So life is good. I'm about to walk in, and I will check back later. Hey guys, I am home. I just had my procedure done. That was painful. I did really well throughout it. So basically, let me explain what happens. So I got there. First off, can I just explain to you that my husband literally made my world. I was sitting in my car hysterically crying, and I heard a beep. I look behind me, and it's my husband in his work clothes, there to support me. You have no idea. That just, it made it so much better. That whole being alone thing really scared me. So anyways, we go, they call us into the room, and I sit with a nurse, and the nurse kind of explains to me what the whole entire procedure is. She's showing me some of the tools that they are going to be using. And then at that point, the doctor came in who was going to be performing it, and yet again explained a little bit more. They then told me they were going to leave the room. I needed to undress from the waist down, sit on their little table, put the little cloth over my lap. The wait for them to come back in, it felt like 6 hours, and it was probably 2 minutes. But so they come back in, and the first thing the doctor did was just a manual exam to try and just locate my cervix. She had no problem doing that. There was no pain or tenderness when she was doing her exam, so that was a good sign. The next step. So she basically showed me they had this, I'm going to describe it as a straw, a very, very thin straw. It was about that long. So that is what she was basically going to be inserting into my cervix. Now, your cervix does not want something to go into it. Your cervix is a muscle, and but it does have, as my doctor described, a little door. And basically what she needed to do was get in that little door with her catheter type tube. And once she got in, she could then take her biopsy. She did have a hard time getting in. She tried 4 times regularly, and each time obviously causes you some pain and discomfort. After the 4th try, she decided she was going to isolate my uterus manually. So she had to basically isolate my uterus and get it in the position that she wanted it in, and she was able to access the door. Got in, took her sample, took it out, made sure that she had enough to send to the lab. If she didn't, she would have had to have gone back in. Thank God she had enough. I squeezed the crap out of my husband's hand while it was going on. It was painful, but not gonna lie, I worked myself up a lot. I do it all the time. So right now my next step is I am going to be very crampy today and tomorrow, they told me. I'm just instructed to take lots of Motrin or, Advil, ibuprofen, whatever it may be, because I will be crampy. But, they use an iodine to sterilize. So obviously that iodine is going to come out. But it wasn't as bad as I had imagined it to be, and they will get their test results back from that in about 5 to 6 days. Like I said, once they get those test results back, they're going to determine if there is any infection. If there is any infection, that is when we will discuss our next game plan, which would be to either remove my remaining fallopian tube or to tie it and burn it. Like I've said in a previous video, if there's any infection, that infection could potentially rise up and affect implantation when it comes time to do the transfer. So it kind of is what it is. I'm obviously hoping I don't have to have surgery, but if I do, I do. It is what it is. I will keep you guys tuned in through the journey. I am going to relax because I am extremely crampy right now. But another day is done, complete. Time to wait for more answers. And yeah, we are getting there, guys. Have a great night.